Hello guys, welcome back to rd1. This was the first round, the start of the main season. We have went for Citroen. As you can see, Tom, as usual, has kitted us out with our own fabulous personalised library. Thank you very much, Tom, yet again, sir. Number 4 on the door in this one, qualified in 9th. Let's hop on board and see what there is in this one. What does this one have to offer for us? We did have 2 attempts at this, but we're deciding now, because we're running our own wee championship races in the Samba on a Wednesday night, and a 1 make race, as people drift out 3 for the price of 1 in the first corner, and we're up into 6th. But yeah, at 9 PM on a Wednesday and a Saturday night, we're doing our own wee championships at the moment, which means I get 2 tries at the manufacturers on a Wednesday and on a Saturday. So this was our second try, our first try. Basically what those other 3 guys did in the first corner, that's what we did in the first corner. And as we came back on, the guy in front of us was also coming back on, and we had our nose level with his rear, and then another guy from behind us hit us at the back and sent us into a spin. So our first try was, we had a good comeback race up to 11th, I think, from the very back. But we've decided this is our final try now, the last chance saloon for us. We know that the next race is too late for us. We're going to be doing our wee 9 o'clock races. Now this one has started pretty good for us. We've got a nice big gap there behind us, and we're sitting here chilling out in 6th place at the moment. PG Motorsport is our leader at the moment. Max and Bert. Finishing the top 3. As we're off and we've dropped the wheel. My goodness, let's go back on board and see what happened there. Oh, looking so nice and so sweet, and just a tiny drop of the wheel loses us, and 3 spots and a bit of damage now to contend with for the next few corners, and a bit of tire wear added to the tires, which we didn't want, but it was looking really nice there for us. Definitely in with a shout for a top 5. We'll go for a quick skip while we're in this wee gap. We thought that this was very cheeky. We thought that was cheeky. We're not sure what he's thinking of there, as he serves his penalty. Comes over as if to defend it, but then just that cheeky wee nudge. We're very, very lucky here, even just to get away with that. He is number 1 in the room. You'd like to think he had a bit of pace about him, for sure. Staying very close to us. We'll skip, and if there's any incidents, we'll go back and have a look at them. It's all good at the moment. Can they just stand at this? This seems kind of gap. It doesn't seem to be able to get a run on us. Ah, he drops a wheel. Oh my goodness, this all went wrong for him there. Let's go back. Oh, keep an eye on that yet again. The guy behind is number 1 in the room, Mr. Kubo. Oh, he loses it on the way in. Just wait, and as he's coming back, oh my goodness, he must have thought it was saved, but it wasn't, in a big way. Let's hope he's all safe after that one. I would suspect a bit of whiplash there at least. On with the skip, as the pressure from the ass area has now been removed. We're dropping off that guy. What has happened there? Well, we're dropping off that guy, but looking around this corner, he's went out. Very wide, he's out. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? Has he lagged out? He perhaps just lagged out there. He's parked it up at the side. Marky boy. Up to 7th. On our own, so we'll skip this section of the race. The guy coming up behind us, only out of the pits, must be on fresh tires. Is this our pitting lap? It looks like it is indeed. In we come. Back out on the mediums. And again we fell into a bit of space. No race for us at the moment. Was this us? Was it just a boring race? That's why I don't have a memory of it. This could be us till the end, perhaps. I do remember feeling like we could have had a pit party for a top 5, which we were slightly disappointed in because of that one mistake. Very small mistake as well. Just a wee half a wheel on the grass and not lifting off just to be safe, just trusting as we're getting the feel of the car that the big heavy car wasn't gonna lose its back end like that, but it did in a big way. Surprised us. Are we even going to get the guy behind us coming up and putting us under a bit of pressure? Any kind of race for us to be had before the end of this one, or we're just lonely the whole race? It looks like we're just being lonely. Well, apologies for this one, guys, but just you see whatever one we accept the points for now. Feel free to catch out my first try on all of this one on the live stream. But yeah, this has been a lonely race for us. With 2 to go, there's a man with a number 6, Mr. Burt. Could we possibly have a race in the last couple of laps? Burt looks like, surely we have to come in and do another pit stop then. He looks like he's out on hard tires. Just looking at him there, he looks very nervous driving. So maybe we still have to do a pit stop on the final lap, I would suspect. Did we get a run on Burt though? And again, he defends well. On we go. We're up to 6th at the moment. Although I suspect we still have a pit stop to do. These 2 guys should now be on the hards. Let's see, do we come in? A lot of our guys in the pits now as well. So yeah, the strategy was the last lap on the hard tires. And we're going back out. In 7th, Mr. Burt is behind us. 1 to go. Does he catch us and put any pressure on us? I wonder. No, I would say that's it, brought home. And there we go. That was all she wrote. That was the first round of the championship for us in the Citroen. Catch you next time.